Hello and welcome back to Joe Teaches Al Dwarf Fortress.
I'm Joe.
I'm Al.
This is a mess.
There's no way we're going to live up to the previous episode, by the way, in this episode.
I'm going to unpause it.
Everyone just needs to, if you haven't seen episode 32 yet, it was one of the most fun things. My maybe personal favorite Dwarf Fortress episode this point.
It was a thing.
Because it was not me failing, it was Joe failing, and that was
left and
entertaining.
Right.
Oh, you have a guy in a mood, by the way. Did you see him in there in his workshop?
Yep, he has started. That was the end of the last one, so I unpaused it. He is crafting away.
Nice.
I'm going to get to work building my graveyard. Seems like the coffins are nicely...
Kind of looks like a graveyard, all the sort of brown there. It just...
Yes. All that dirt that I decided I didn't need to use when we were making our possible
we didn't
tree
know
farm.
it was there, okay? It was...
I think I did. I think I just decided to fly close to the sun. Because why not? Because it's Dwarf Fortress, and in Dwarf Fortress you try. Not seeing a ton of trees. I guess it hasn't been too long.
Yeah, it hasn't. We just barely floated that.
How's statue storage doing? Good, good.
How much space is there left in there? Okay, we got some room. We're probably not going to run out of this Let's Play, but we will run out.
I'm definitely much more relaxed, considering all that went wrong last time. Still standing. He made a shirt crown.
Shirt. Sounds like
let's see what that's like.
Shirt.
We have a bed. We have a long rubber wood crossbow. And we've got our shirt crown. Decorated bone, donkey bone. Wow. On the item is an image of dwarves in round lime wood. The dwarves are traveling. The artwork relates to the foundation of Boot Teach by the godly sacks of the rhyming road in the early spring. Alright, we have some foundation art. Not too amazing. Here is something that DB hacked. It's
DF hack.
Yep, of course it is.
Keep bringing that up.
Okay, I believe the refuse pile. Yeah, the refuse pile is full, so they're just leaving crap in the hallways. So I'm making another refuse pile, and that's where my asthma's coming from.
Can you put bins in the refuse pile?
I don't think so.
Gets used up better?
I've never considered that. But it is also time to use for burial. Do not allow pets. This is really kind of tedious, and the DF hack, I think, streamlines this, which is, what am I doing? No.
You're making it a tomb?
You know, it didn't streamline that, was what I just hit. Yeah, not R, BP, da-da-da, BP, da-da-da, BP.
Can you put the Cyclops in a coffin, or will they only let you do dwarves in the coffins?
I don't know how to go about burying non-dwarves. I've never tried.
I mean, we can bury pets, but I guess they're honorary dwarves.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, can we, if we wanted to, could we bury the elves? Oh, they already got one.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Well, they're still in the refuse stockpile. I guess we can get them out of there, couldn't we?
The refuse stockpile is just bones right now. I don't know where the... Oh, wait, there's a head. Okay, let's see. Here's the corpse stockpile.
Oh, okay.
Partial skeleton. Here's an elf. That looks like an elf. Left hand. Here's someone's left hand. Here's a partial skeleton.
Are some of those people who lost limbs, are they still alive? They can, like, walk by and see their hand?
Bouncing around, yeah. They crutch around, and they learn to live like that.
There's still stuff they can't do, right? Like, if they lose both their hands, they're not going to be miners.
Probably not, but you know, I don't like to limit them in that way.
They're handy capable.
Yes. There you go. You see that?
Is that another mood?
No, they're bringing heads in. If you watch the dwarves coming and dropping off, you can see what they're carrying. That's a body. That's not as funny.
No, the guy in the statue stockpile, though, he has an exclamation mark. Is he in a mood?
I think that's the angry guy.
Oh, is it still him?
He's stricken by melancholy. He's just wandering around, sad.
I guess it hasn't been that long, but it seems
like it's like 4 days. Although, truthfully,
he sat in that workshop for like a month.
Yes.
So maybe it just takes a while to get over.
And to be fair, like, these people are walking around carrying their friends' heads. And he's just like, I didn't get to build my toy boat.
Should we put a floor in the arboretum?
A floor in the Arboretum, no.
No. In that one spot where it's open to the kitchen.
I mean, why at this point?
Okay.
I kind of like that there's just a hole into the kitchen. I'm putting chests into the hospital, if you're wondering. I think that works. And I'm going to designate this the hospital. I have to do that too.
Why are you putting chests in there? What are the chests for?
You need like cloth and stuff, thread for sewing, and
I like how you didn't clear out. First of all, you made it with a dirt floor in your hospital, and then you didn't clear out any of the rocks that are just sitting on the floor.
Yep.
I'm just imagining this giant square room, poorly lit, boulders just sitting about, and people like moaning on their beds, waiting to be healed. You've really gone bitter on these dwarves.
They're gonna, you know what? They're gonna tough this out, and if they tough this out, then maybe I'll come around a bit. I lost my doctor. Didn't I have a doctor? So do I want the guy who's best at diagnosis? Yes, because he's a hauler now, and that won't hurt anything. So there you go, folks. That's how you pick your doctor.
There's a guy sleeping
on the
bed in the hospital.
I'm not sure what that guy's doing, but sure. Also, while as long as he's my doctor. Oh, that was Rick. That's Ranger Rick.
Nice.
No longer a ranger. He's also going to be my
Dr.
chief
Rick.
Medical dwarf. Shaboom. Hammer is vacant. And then,
still way better than Dr. Oz.
Yes. What?
I don't like Dr. Oz. He
Fair
weirds me
enough.
out. Does he seem weird to you?
This is actually chert. This is not dirt.
Oh, is it?
Appears to be, yes.
Okay. It's the same, well, almost the same shading.
Yeah,
as
I just noticed it's a slightly darker.
Yeah. It still doesn't make it any better. It's not a nice stone.
I can smooth it out. Look at this. I never built... Okay. Build some beds.
Why is this guy sleeping on the floor in the hospital? Oh,
that I don't entirely understand, but, you know, that's a thing. He is right next to a bed. I don't have any doors. Do I have doors? I do have doors. Do I have... Ready for this? Shaboom! Bedroom door. Doors. Going right. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I built an armor stand.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
Fun with macros.
Ugh, man. Oh, I know why, because I didn't have it selected on doors. Boom, 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 boom. Doors. Boom, 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 boom.
Shouldn't selecting doors be part of the macro?
I start off with it indoors, so it was not part of the... When it loops around, it just hits enter to start, which is armor stand. It's the first one on the list.
I'm just saying, maybe it would be better to start with it select or without.
Do you really want to trade macro? Macro advice, Al?
I'm just, you know.
You have to think long and hard about that.
I'm not saying your way is
yes, that would
wrong.
be correct. Yes,
maybe it could be a little bit more efficient.
Yes, it would absolutely be more efficient. It is not what happened, though.
This is a teaching thing, so people watching this, if they don't know how to play Dwarf Fortress yet, would like to know, maybe, do I have to make the macro that way? And the answer is no, you don't. You can make it other ways also.
I'm going to smooth all that stuff. And I'm going to look and see what this D is in the stockpile, because that's been bugging me.
Where are we at?
There's a lot of stuff.
I'm sorry, I lost the cursor.
Hey, donkey mangled partial skeleton.
Okay.
A donkey right rear hoof. Oh, we got all this stuff from the from the elves.
Yeah, baby.
Their entire caravan didn't have a whole lot of stuff in it. I remember looking and not being blown away by.
What was that coconut though?
The elves. Yes, we had already lawfully purchased that coconut, and then things went wrong. Am I out of? Okay, no, there we go. Do you not have wheelbarrows?
Dehydrated guy.
You guys.
Hauler has been found dead, dehydrated. No.
That's not good. Oh, you know what? That might be just the... Okay. But it is... Yeah, I think that's the guy that was in the mood. You're right, I do need to make Hooch. Absolutely. However, he just died because he just was too inconsolable about not being able to build his crappy artifact. And then he
was too bummed to drink alcohol.
Yes. Correct.
What happens if you flood an area that
confused.
has trees? Does the flood knock the trees over?
Maybe. Got to put these guys on. This is okay. Starting to catch all the balls that were in the air to some degree. I don't know what happens if you flood an area that has trees in it already. I wish I could answer that.
Well, we will be able to. There's our look. We have. They're growing.
Small. Definitely things growing. This is a young fungi wood. And this is a young tower cap, quarry bushes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wheat.
Yes. I'm excited, Joe.
Muddy dimple cups. Very nice. You know, as long as we're just throwing stuff everywhere, let's build our temple. I'll build a new temple. Let's build new things. Let's go out and make.
How are you building this temple, Joe?
Now, part of me wants to just draw a penis, but
I was gonna say, like, you could make kind of like it could still be sort of built with rectangles, but like a sort of a cross shape, and then with a box in the middle of the cross, so you have sort of an angled look. Does that making any sense to you?
Not really, but it's going to be off of. This is a hallway. Let's just start with saying that this is a hallway. So like a, you know what we could do? We could do like a diamond here. Dun, dun, dun.
Or I guess we can get fancy with it. Yeah, that's one way to go.
Oh no!
Is that as big as it's going to be, or is that like the top? Because I know you said you were going to make it multi-level.
Like I did say that, didn't I? Then I started doing this.
Well, I was thinking this could be like the top part, and then you could go down and have it bigger underneath.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool idea.
Thank you. I have those sometimes.
So you're saying, and then down one would be out to here, diamond-wise?
Yeah, and you'd have to pop up to make sure you're not going too far.
Did that actually get bigger?
Yeah.
It did, didn't it? Look at this! Except, guess what?
What?
I hate dwarves so much.
What's wrong?
These are going to be 2 separate floors, which is not what we want. I have to go through and change all that to channeling.
Well, you can still dig it out, right?
Yes, I mean, it works for planning-wise, but...
And you're going to have to... I mean, some of that's going to be part of that because it's getting wider. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's not all... You can't just do it with channeling anyway.
Ideally, this top part would be channeled down, and we'll sort of pyramid it out. I like this pyramid look, though. Notice I'm not changing to channeling because, God forbid.
I figure you have to dig it out anyway to get to the channel, right? I guess not.
No, you can just channel right off the bat. You absolutely can do that.
Man, look at you go. You don't need no macros.
I'm a human macro. It's my nickname, and it really wasn't my nickname.
Is that your pickup line? You go up to women in bars and be like, I'm the human macro.
Okay, so it's gonna sort of grow down. Oh, that looks cool.
We want to go up a little bit and sort of make it come to a point?
Yeah, let's plow right. So let's see where it is.
That's a good idea. Nope, we can't.
Not so much. No. Let's go
I was going to say at least, it's 3 deep. I was thinking 4 deep would be really good. How are they going to get in here, by the way?
No idea. That's the other thing we have to think about.
They can come just off of the stairs, I guess. Or we can build another staircase down specifically to the temple.
I completely lost track of what I was doing there.
I can't talk to you. I don't know
about what
you're doing there.
I can't talk to you?
I can't talk to you anymore, Joe. It's too much.
That was a weird...
It's going to be Joe teaches out. I'm just going to sit here silently and learn.
The world's worst Let's Play. No, their content really went downhill when I'll stop speaking to Joe.
That looks... Oh, can we... Man.
Should we leave it like that?
Yeah, I want to leave that.
I was thinking again of having columns. So
that looks beautiful.
Do that. Let's leave these.
Can you go up and leave that? How far up does that go? If we...
Well, hang on. Watch this. We're gonna have a central one. Then we're gonna have a central one. That's what I was trying to say. Except I didn't.
No, you started out saying we're gonna have a central one, and then you said I was gonna say we were gonna have a central one, and then you stopped. It was very odd.
Yes.
We're gonna have a central one, is what you're saying, Joe.
Yes, we're gonna have these for these 2 floors. Does that go down another one? No. Okay.
Are you gonna go down to 1 at the top?
Do you think I should?
I mean, if you're gonna have the pillars going up, they should support up here. I know they don't need to support, but it would.
Yeah, but then it just becomes it just looks like the shape is weird. It would be cutting this out.
What do you mean cutting it out? No, just one. Just that one square right there.
Oh, yeah. Here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is much better than my idea to draw a penis. And then we're going to...
Is that not what your penis looks like, Joe?
All the way up. I mean, from certain angles. Alright. I am going to just do this so they can get in there. That's not what I wanted. I hate dwarves. Then we're going to turn these into channels so they can actually get to these floors. This one doesn't need to be a channel because it's the last one. And we're going to see what that ends up being. God help us. Woo!
Well, he's going to because they're building a temple, Joe. That's how that works.
I don't have a depot.
Oh, how did that happen?
Possibly the Cyclops destroyed the depot.
I didn't realize they could destroy build. I guess I've seen the circus destroy a building. Yeah. But I never thought of other monsters destroying buildings. That's interesting.
Me either, I have to say. That was an odd little revelation. I was like, something's missing from here. Also,
what are those weird little things in where the depot was?
Cloaks, I believe. Someone's clothes.
Oh, okay. I thought we DBD'd that. I didn't know why that got left behind.
They might have been dropped afterwards. When they're done when their clothes start to fray, they just kind of drop them. It's really sort of strange.
I wish there was a garbage patrol thing where they would pick that stuff up automatically. You could have some guy just going around.
Supposedly it's coming.
Oh, okay.
As all things.
Is there smoothing going on down in your cemetery? Yep. Are people in those coffins? Did they ever...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yes. You can see here if you go... Oops, I didn't make that one...
Do you need to engrave some slabs for the ghosts that you have?
That might have been just from... I don't know if anyone's missing, but let's throw some slabs in the thing. That never hurts to have them on hand. You could also tell because look at our corpse graveyard. Whoops. It's just got Cyclops and 2 elves in it.
Okay.
So that's nice. And this thing. Someone's foot or something. Meanwhile, this pile is just bursting. I don't know what that is.
They're supposed to decay over time. Like
I think
we've talked about this.
Those are like these are mussel shells. That's pretty funny.
They're eating a lot of...
Yeah, here's an empty spot. Look, this one just popped, actually. This one just popped, too.
Yeah, I saw that happen just a minute ago. But still, I mean, I think our fort's probably producing more refuse than the refuse stockpile is allowing for.
Yes, actually just tacked another one on, and it is still churning out. So let's have some fun here and see how big of a refuse stockpile these dwarves can fill. How big can you even make? All right, have at it, dwarves. Also, this grazing zone is looking awfully brown. I'm going to expand this. Make it bigger. I think they're just treading over the same old ground. They're just 2 lost souls swimming in a fish
Michelangelo's making our slabs. That's interesting.
Huh.
It's a masterpiece.
A masterpiece Ovaltine slab.
It's not Ovaltine. Yes, Ovaltine, Joe. That's what that is.
That'd be awesome. I want a massive
masterpiece, not massive. It's the same.
I've lost all. I have a
Are you
dingo.
okay?
Oh, that's right. We stole a dingo from the elves.
It wasn't stealing, all right? It
True.
was looting the store that had already been busted open by the Cyclops and its owners killed.
It's a gray area.
It is a gray area.
Okay. I'll give them some more pasture room. We've got wood. Things are sort of moving along. I still don't know if I have... Okay, I should have some decent copper bars. Let's see. I can actually start making... No, this is not the screen I want to be on. these mechanisms. Remains, body parts. I rarely go down this far in the stocks. I hit up for some reason instead of down, and I'm in this crazy mad world of...
Musical instruments, 7.
I think the elves had some. Which I find funny. God, gems. What are these gems? Bars. I have 5 copper bars. How did I go down?
What?
I'm confused.
Are you? I think your smelting isn't happening. You're building a bunch of tin bars. Tell them to stop building the tin.
Well, what's copper?
I don't know. Well, you want me to open the wiki and look up the ores?
Yeah, I guess. I don't think you're right. I think I ran out of copper ore, and I've been smelting tin this whole time. Fantastic. Crap. I need some ores.
I'm looking.
Where am I mining? What's this?
Copper's melted from native copper, obviously, malachite, or tetrahedrite.
All right, I have none of those. I have galena, however, so that's annoying. What's this? Sphalerite?
Sphalerite. Not something we can make copper out of, though.
More sphalerite. Cinnabuns.
Look for Better Call Saul.
Yes.
Spoilers for season 2. They revisit that at the opening.
That's really a spoiler. Spoilers for Breaking Bad. Muddy dead plump helmets.
Breaking Bad. Yeah, I guess it kind of is. I think we're whatever the range of.
Plus, that's not exactly a. If that, we apologize to the 0.00001% of the population for whom that sentence spoiled Breaking Bad for them at B. Man, I just have crap as far as ores go. There's got to be some lower down, right? Didn't we ask for Whoa, hello. Where do you have this? What is this? Cobalite. Cobaltite.
Not something you want for copper.
Of course not. And then we have silver and gold. Honestly?
Make some silver stuff, I guess.
I guess.
It's better than tin, right?
I'm going to be running around in silver armor. What does cobaltite do?
I'll go look it up.
It might be that does not sound even remotely familiar as something smeltable. No, fuck it. We're gonna.
It might just be cobalt, basically. Yeah. Brilliant blue stone. Notably, the only stone of its color.
Absolutely doing silver. You are completely correct, sir.
Cobaltite is particularly dense, making it useful for stones ball traps and as catapult ammunition. We've never built a catapult, Joe.
Wow. Do we have stuff we need to do?
What is a catapult even good for? That's a siege weapon. There's no one you can make a siege on.
I don't know. I've never built a siege workshop. I don't know how any of that goes.
I guess if you built a giant wall, you could have the catapult hurl stuff from behind the wall at monsters.
Yes. I think that's the general idea. But, boy howdy. We'll another smelter, too. We have all the lava in the world.
In real life, cobaltite is an ore of cobalt, a metal not modeled in Dwarf Fortress. Interestingly, the name derives from the word kobold.
Really?
I would argue that might not be interesting, and I'm the guy who likes...
I find that very interesting.
Oh!
You not find that interesting?
Okay, so kobolds... I didn't realize what a kobold is. That's why it wasn't interesting to me.
Well... Do I know what let's make sure I know what a kobold is.
Okay.
Let's just pretend.
It's spelled with a K-O-B-O-L-D.
Yeah, it's like a dog-like thing.
Small creatures adapt at thieving that try to infiltrate your fortress and steal valuable items.
Yeah, wait, what are you reading? Which wiki are you reading again?
Well, no, this is the real Wikipedia talking about things that will invade your fortress, Joe.
Huh.
What do you... No, it's not real Wikipedia. It's Dwarf Fortress Wiki talking about kobolds.
No, the etymology that you had spoken of, was that real?
I don't know. It said it in the Dwarf Fortress Wiki.
Can we trust them?
I don't know.
Ah, crap.
I don't know what is real anymore. I'm gonna search for kobold.
I want to build a kennel.
A spirit. So in Germanic mythology, a kobold is a spirit that haunts houses or lives underground in caves or mines. It's also in Dungeons and Dragons, but I'm not going to look at that.
Oh, I was trying to build a
kobold, occasionally spelled with a C, as a sprite. Anyway, we're getting off track. I hope that I'm not.
I'm just building.
Okay.
More.
Occasionally, although usually invisible, a kobold can materialize in the form of an animal, fire, a human being, and a candle. So
that's really weird.
Lots of chances to spot your kobold. You see an animal, a human being, a fire.
Yes. You might be a kobold if silver. I'm just setting up so we have. I've opted to go full on silver stuff. Yada yada yada.
It still doesn't tell me if the word cobalt is derived from that. I'm just scrolling. I'm gonna look up that now because I'm really
that's the
curious.
Part I wasn't sure if we were being mocked or not.
Yeah, late 17th century, from the German cobalt, meaning imp or demon. Because the presence of cobalt-bearing ore made it more difficult to extract silver, and miners believed it was harmful to the silver ore with which it occurred. There you go.
So why did that make it into a demon? I lost something there.
The kobold is a weird demon sprite thing. We went over that.
Yeah, that I got. I know that from just from.
So they're mining, and they're like, man, it's really tough to mine around this stupid blue metal. Must be because of demons.
I
think is what they're saying.
With that flawless Middle Ages logic.
Well,
look at him go! Fell off
so many mussel shells.
Holy crap!
Can you build just a mussel shell storage bin? I'm being 100% serious.
I guess bins don't go. Well, let's see. Actually, if I go to the stockpile, yeah, I guess I can put bins. Let's put a bin in. Oh, I cannot change that. Yes, again, max bin. We have 2 bins in the refuse pile. Let's see what happens. If this changes everything, I'm also going to make some more wood bins.
Because that's going to take over your entire map. You're just going to have a giant map full of nothing but mussel shells because Hopefully. They have nowhere else to go. Can you reclaim them? Can you DBD the refuse stockpile? Yeah. Because that seems like it'd be a better option than just continually...
Well, then they'll never rot.
Making...
No, this guy's sleeping in them.
Why? You did build the beds, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I ever built them or assigned them. I don't know what the hell's going on. I hate dwarves.
That's a good question. You went through and you put doors up, but you didn't assign any of these, I don't think? Yeah.
Nope. Look at this.
You've been smoothing all of these things, and...
Well, now they're awesome. They're going to really appreciate this now that... Whoops, what did I do?
You are designating that as a bedroom.
That's already dining hall. This I want to... not. I want to free that. Okay, and then this is the dining hall. It's meeting hall. Yes, good. Now they're gonna be happy. I guess I do 5 at a time, and that's why things are getting weird. So hopefully that didn't change anything. And then, I forgot to build these beds. Did I make
Look at the guys, rushing it. There's already people being like, oh, thank God!
They've just been staring at them.
Do you want to go in? No, I don't want to go in.
Yeah.
It brings into question what role you play as the guy in Dwarf Fortress again.
Oh, he's pretty enjoyable.
They're just sitting there looking at these beds like, man... For some reason, I just don't feel right about going and sleeping in this bed right now.
Someday. It's gonna be awesome!
I like that the rooms on the ends don't have their walls smoothed. Up top, on the right.
Oh yeah! The hell with them. I hate dwarves.
How is your temple going, by the way? Looks like you have... They're working on it.
They're working on it. Their usual slack.
They've been working on the temple.
I don't know what's going on here, but...
All the live long day.
Sure what my
hey, inside of those pillars, can you dig out stairs going down?
I can.
That might be a cool idea. Cool thing to do.
Also, I think we have some statues that we can put in the temple. I think. Man, it's gonna be sad when I have to shut him down from statue making.
Why? I mean, why will you have to shut him down? Why would you shut him down?
Because it's gonna fill up. I was gonna assume that
You can make a stockpile for just like you could just DVD the statues into their own DVD thing.
Oh, you're just getting DVD mad.
I like DVD.
All right, so this guy has no slabs and does not. He's gonna get one. New task. He's gonna get one.
I don't want to see him stop, Joe. I want to have.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Bazillions of statues, or just keep building statue stockpiles.
That's also a very real thing we could do. Stone stockpile. Okay. We have time, and we're going to use some of these for the temple. And
should we do the blue ones now that we know that's a special color in Dwarf Fortress?
Yeah, are those the Ovaltine? What were they again?
Cobalt.
Cobalt. Remember Al, because of the thing?
Yes, because of superstitious German miners.
Apparently, the hospital did its thing because no one's in there anymore.
Okay.
Which is good to know. That's always a little... Adamantine short story... Oh, for Christ's sake. You people are idiots. By that, I mean me. Tin short sword. You can't make a tin sword. I hate everything.
Why would you make a tin sword? That's terrible. So
he can practice. I want him to practice.
Make a wood sword. That's what his practice sword is made out of.
Not practice with swords, practice making weapons.
Oh. Have him try... How about a tin spear?
Is that in here? Tin...
I don't know.
Spear... Hey, adamantine. Adamantine. Alright, fine. What can I make with tin?
You got those 5 blocks of copper, Joe.
Yeah. I guess I have some silver. I think I've been smelting galena, so we'll start with silver. I hate dwarves. And silver helms. Can't make silver helms, huh?
You can't make silver helms, Joe.
Why? I can't make silver armor, huh? Silver armor stand? Son of a poop.
I bet you could make armor out of copper.
Yeah, I don't have any... Now you're just... Okay, now you're being...
Can you make... serious question. I know you've been fed up with tin, but can you make armor out of tin?
I tried that, no.
Oh, okay.
Because I was also going to train my armor smith. But apparently that's going to have some other solution that I don't really know. Wood armor?
You can maybe make it out of leather.
Yeah, I can, I guess. Can I?
That's the thing you can do in Minecraft. I assume that you could do something similar in Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah. It's just... too short. God, I hate dwarves.
Calm down, Joe. It's okay.
Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm not sure what the deal is here. You know what? He can't get up.
Yeah? No kidding.
Let's allow him to get up. How's that? We'll start with your idea, which was awesome, of making that an upstair. Yeah, that's the last one. And then this up downstair, and then this an up downstair, and this a downstair.
Now, when we have all this mined out in open space, that's going to have to go somewhere, and stuff happened.
What do we got? We got
migrants. Nice.
They bring copper.
I don't know. There's way more. There's more than. Oh no, there aren't more than 2.
I don't have silver bars.
Silver bars. Silver bars.
I thought. Do I have? What have I been making again? What on earth have I been doing?
I don't know. I don't know for sure that you were doing anything with your magma smelter. We talked about how that maybe
tin. That's what I was doing. Like tons of tin.
Okay.
Great. Okay, so let's.
Have you tried making a tin sword, Joe?
You know what? We're gonna get led up in
glad
here.
This isn't Tony. Tony would be so he would just quit. He'd be like, you know what? Shut up, and he would leave.
That's stupid. That's so stupid. It's cheating. Glass.
Nobody tell him we said that.
Can I make clear glass? I need to be able to make clear glass. And they're not called windows. They're called portals. Because things are weird. I think I need an ashery for that.
Okay. You told them to do 800 of something that they can't do?
Yep.
Is what I'm picking up on?
Needs silver nuggets. Did I not ever mine the silver that I found? Oh man.
Don't know.
I am just scatterbrained Jane today.
A lot of balls in the air, Joe.
Yeah.
A lot of balls.
Trying to get some of them a little more controlled.
So many balls.
So many balls. Almost killed a miner by trapping him deep underground.
Well, he was still working. I don't know about killing him. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
You should maybe make a zoom for this, by the way.
Yeah, I guess so. This is what I was looking for. I forgot this was here, to be honest.
Boop, 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 you can make stuff out of gold. Can you make gold armor? Just out of curiosity. Nope.
Can you make gold weapons? Can you make gold weapons?
Boo!
Interesting. Okay. Why did they stop doing this? Because this is at 7 and they have other jobs. But this is getting to be kind of important. So I'm going to make the auto mining of this still a 4. And I'm going to keep going past that. Okay, there we go. We need that silver for our awesome military industrial complex.
Now, what are some of the other ores in the ground? I guess we have gems and stuff in there.
I've got silver, gold, galena, the thing that makes tin, all this other stuff. Exclamation points are gems, and the sparkly bits are ores.
I guess it kind of looks like an exclamation point.
That's how I see it. I don't know what other people see it as.
I see it as like a weird balloon thing with the basket underneath.
It actually looks like a gem.
Kinda, yeah.
That one does. Oh, there's different. Oh, I see. Some of them have 1 dot underneath, some have 3, and some have 2. Did not know that.
That'd be cool if there's an exclamation point with 3 dots. I could see that as a
thing.
Yeah.
Look at this, Albert. You've revolutionized the. There is a bin in the refuse pile. Let's go check it out.
But it has a lot of mussel shells in it.
It has nothing in it.
Nothing in it. Okay, well.
This is a mussel shell. What? No, the bin, not the. Oh, I looked at the mussel shell. Sorry.
The mussel shell?
This is nothing in it. This is a well-crafted citron wood bin.
Well, I haven't revolutionized anything. Can we have them stop eating mussels?
Sort of. I think they're just constantly preparing them. You're very worried about this mussel situation, huh?
It's just I've never seen anything in a fort make that much garbage.
It's true, but it's very accurate. There are actual artifacts of Indian mounds of mussel shells.
Yeah, but they could put them in a pile. They didn't have to put 1 mussel shell per square until it filled the land. They understood how, size worked.
That's a really funny statement for some reason. Ashery. That's clearly what I was doing next.
It's like, why is there a mussel every 1 foot by 1 foot space here? For thousands of miles.
People were idiots.
It seemed like a good idea at the time, and then as they ate more of them, they realized they had to walk further and further to throw away the garbage.
I have a Boyard's workshop. Where's my... This has become madness. This is absolutely... There's a smelter. Here's a wood furnace. Shabao. Make some ash. Because I need that to make clear glass. Let's see how this thing's doing.
Looking good.
Boom. We're going to do a DBD here. We're going to do some smoothing.
We're going to do some smoothing. We need to do some... Do we need to do the channeling ahead of the smoothing, or does that not matter?
Well, yeah, well,
because they're going to smooth the wall, smooth the floors, right? And that's not good.
What's the plan? Also, well, that's just the downstairs. Oh, that'll be interesting. Okay, let's do the downstairs. So there's downstairs there, and these are up downstairs.
Should we build a little connection to all of those stairs from outside up on the top level? Kind of a little symmetrical.
Okay, what were you saying?
Well, so go back up to the top level. So to get to those stairs, right now they're walking on the floor, but that's going to get dug out.
Correct.
So should we build little passages to all of the stairs?
Well, maybe is the entrance at the top or the bottom?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I just assumed since you have a hallway leading to it that the entrance was at the top.
I'll never assume anything. We can do whatever. We can have this be absolutely... We can do this. We can make it up to these stairs. That was a question, not a
I thought it would be neat to have it at the top, and then you have multiple ways to get to the stairs.
So how do you want them to be able to have like a path into here?
Maybe that's gonna make it look kind of janky, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could have like they can go through corners, right?
Yes. Have a diagonal line coming in.
Yes, to all of the stairs. I don't know. That probably isn't very well thought out now that I think about it. I like the idea of stairs. If it is a temple, we could argue that stairs that go up to the top for no reason could be...
Oh, yeah. That's totally fine in my mind.
Definitely part of the worship experience.
How they clean. I'm doing this.
No, it's not because of how they clean. It's
part of the spirit. I see. That also works.
They're trying to...
That's much better than what I came up with.
Make their way up to God.
Or cleaning.
They develop the spiritual thing, but it's really just because they need to get to the cobwebs up there.
What does he need for the portal? It needs pearl ash. All right, so then I need... God, this craziness. Okay. I need an ashery to turn the ash I'm now making into pearl ash.
Pearl ash!
Apparently I need these buckets and barrels, too. I guess I'm going to make some barrels and buckets. Oh, you know what?
What?
Woo! I'm going to make some tin barrels.
Oh, yes, you are, Joe.
Tin buckets. All the tin barrels and buckets.
And I think that is going to wrap us up for this week, Joe.
Wow, all right.
Punching up that tin stuff.
Got
paying that through line off. That's how we do it.
Got boot teached, back on the rails after that amazing.
Yeah, it was not nearly as much fun.
No, but a lot
this time around. But we got some, I guess, progress done, Joe.
Learned a lot. There's a lot of learning in there.
Something. So
a little bit of love. What is this? Why is this giant hallway here? I was looking for sand, I think.
Yeah, I think you dug it, is why it's there.
Yes.
Anyway, thanks so much, guys, for watching and listening.
You're awesome.
As always, let us know what you thought. Leave a comment if you have any insight or whatever into what we're doing. And like and subscribe and all that jazz. We'll see you next week.
Bye, all. Thanks for watching.
Bye. The adoption option coming to soon from Hallmark.
I was going to say a comedy on CBS. He's a cop.
She's also a cop, but in the FBI. Can their interdepartmental squabbles work out? Probably.
Is adoption an option? Fridays on CBS.
It's a new baby each week. They have a baby of the week format. Zombie.